What's up guys, Strikes here for WePlayMMO.com. First of all, I'd like to say welcome to all you viewers to the official channel for WePlayMMO. Now my name is Strikes and some of you may know me from Game Over Reviews or MMO Kingdom, which is pretty much the same thing. And I've joined WePlayMMO as a video reviewer, and sometimes I will also make text reviews or news posts, whatever. And so today is the first episode in the review series, which is, as you've probably already seen, MapleStory Global. Now, I've been playing this game for a while now. I'm only level 40, which is not much. But, you know, I've seen the basic gameplay, I know how the game works. And I think I know enough to talk to you about it, which is what I will be doing today. So, like I just said, this is MapleStory Global. It's published by Nexon, which has also published games like Vindictus or Mabinogi. And but MapleStory is, I think it's their oldest title. I'm not sure if it's the oldest, but it's definitely their most popular title. It has a lot of accounts. I don't know how many exactly, but there's a lot of people playing it. And it has a lot of different versions. Like this one is global, but you also have Europe and Korean and a lot of versions, anyways. And like I said, it's really popular among all ages, though mostly among the younger audience. And well, it's a really good game actually. As you can see, the graphics aren't that great, but they're unique. I mean, it's a 2D side scroller, which you don't see a lot in MMORPGs. Other games are 2D side scrolls as well, like Wonder King. But that's a bit copied of MapleStory, and it has other side scrollers. I can't name them from my head right now. But anyways, MapleStory is actually the most popular side scrolling game, and I think the reason why it's so popular is because the graphics and music really appeal to younger audiences, because it's a really childlike, childlike, whatever, music, and the graphics as well. Very young people would like it. Some older people like it as well, so that doesn't really matter. But I think the music and the graphics are more for the younger audiences. And then there's the gameplay, which is hack and slash and kill 3,000 monsters in half a second. That sort of gameplay, I think that's what pulls the middle-aged, middle-aged, that sounds like some knights or whatever, but you know what I mean, middle-aged audience to the game, because what's better than just hacking away at some monsters. And the older audience, I think, are mostly attracted because the fact that it is a 2D side scroller and it has platform aspects, such as the games everybody grew up with, like Mario and name me another. I have no idea for a second, but such as Mario, anyways. And so I think that's why people like it as well, because it reminds you of when you used to play Mario on your Game Boy Color or whatever it was, or on your NES with your duck shooter thingy. But I think that really applies to people as well, or yeah, apply whatever. But anyways, also MapleStory obviously has a lot of gameplay. The max level is for most races 200. And for, I believe, one race only, it's 120. And so you'll be playing for a long time if you want to get to max level. Now with the recent Big Bang update, the experience rate was increased a lot, so it's a bit faster. But before the Big Bang and after the Big Bang, probably the experience rate will be a lot slower, and you probably won't even see your experience bar moving. So if you really don't like slow-paced games, I wouldn't try it. At least not any version besides Global. And this guy is saying he's a super noob. Well, I can see that. But anyways, where was I? Alright, if you don't like slow exping, you shouldn't try any version besides Global or Korean or At least not any version that didn't have Big Bang yet, because Big Bang really does increase the how do you call it, the experience rate, and so that makes it a lot more pleasant to play. But the older versions were really slow and I didn't like them as well. But now I came back after the Big Bang and I sort of liked it because it's a lot faster now. But anyways, let's get back to gameplay. Like I said just now, it's a lot of hack and slash. I'll kill these two guys over here. Well, fail. These are some weak monsters. I was just walking through the area a bit, so you could see some of the maps. This is actually the area around the city called Perion, which is the beginner city for the warrior class, which is one of the classes in the adventurer race. It's not really a race, but it's more like that storyline or whatever you want to call it. So like you have the adventurers, which have a max level of 200, and you can choose warrior, bowman, thief, what else, wizard, and I believe there was one more. No, maybe not. Yes, pirate. That was it. And pirate. So they can get to level 200, but then there's also the Knights of Sickness, which can only get to 120, and the Aaron, which is what I am. They're actually called legends, but there's only one class so far, so I'll just call them Aaron. And I've seemed to end it up where I was just now. I have no idea how, but whatever. So anyways, and the Aaron, which can also reach 200, and which is basically like a legendary hero. And then the Big Bang update brought us the Resistance, which has the Wild Hunter, which is the guy you can see over here, the Raz X9 or something, which is an archer type class, archer type class, which rides jaguars, which is pretty sick. And also the Battle Mage, which is pretty much mage, but then more close combat. And the Mechanic, which was introduced in a patch like 2 weeks ago, which, or 2 weeks, no, maybe even a few days ago, something like that. But anyways, they summon robots, and those robots have sick AoE attacks. I've seen a video, but I haven't actually played a Mechanic or seen one yet. But I've seen videos, and it's really sick how they attack. They just shoot laser beams in every direction. And over here I've reached an excavation camp with some skeletons. But I'm gonna skip to the next area, because these guys are weak anyways. They do hit 52 on me, 59, but they're still weak. Let's see. Come on, why am I so failing? There. There we go. So we've reached the next area now. And I want to show you the world map, but these guys won't leave me alone. So, let's see. Over here. So here's the world map. Actually, this is only the map for the Victoria Island, which is pretty much the beginner island.